Believe in you. As we journey through life, we often find ourselves relentlessly bombarded with external distractions that tug at our hearts and minds. These distractions, like a cacophony of voices, attempt to define who we are as individuals and dictate what we can or cannot achieve. It can feel overwhelming and suffocating even as these influences cast shadows of doubt and limitation over our dreams, our vision, and the lives we were born to lead. Unfortunately, we as human beings allow these distractions to seep into the depths of our souls like dark tendrils wrapping around our aspirations. Often, we do so unknowingly, succumbing to the weight of our immediate surroundings, the challenges faced not only by ourselves, but also by our beloved ones. We resign ourselves to a fate that was never meant to bear our names, all because the world tells us that we can do no better, that our potential is confined by the very fibers of our being. Yet, amidst this disheartening chorus, I implore you to dig deep within yourself, amidst the tangled webs of emotion and doubts, and find the flicker of belief that still burns bright. Believe with every ounce of your being that you are destined for greatness, far beyond the constraints of your reality and the words that have been spoken to you. You possess the resilience, the strength, and the unwavering spirit to surpass all expectations. Dare to dream, dare to hope, for it is the longing in your heart that will forever propel you forward. But do not be mistaken. The path to achieving your dreams may be arduous and treacherous. It will test your resolve, and there will be moments when the pain seems unbearable. In those moments, I want you to know that I believe in you. I believe that your desire for a brighter tomorrow, for a life filled with purpose and fulfillment, will guide you through the darkest of nights. Believing in you does not absolve you from the sting of failure. But when you stumble, when your spirit feels heavy, take a precious moment to inhale deeply and to let the air fill your lungs. In that simple act of breathing, find solace and clarity. Allow yourself to assess your failures with a compassionate eye, knowing that mistakes are stepping stones on the path to success. And with renewed determination, commit yourself to taking bold actions that will rewrite your story and will redefine the very essence of who you are. Surviving failure and disappointment. The journey of life is often a roller coaster ride, filled with ups and downs, victories and defeats. These fluctuations keep life intriguing, and they serve as valuable lessons that contribute to our growth and development. Our perspective plays a crucial role in how we perceive these challenges. We can choose to succumb to pessimism, intensifying the gloom surrounding difficult situations, or we can opt for a brighter and more optimistic outlook, fostering a sense of hope for change. At some point, everyone encounters failure or experiences disappointment. The magnitude of these setbacks varies depending on the significance of what we hold dear. It could be failing a crucial exam or enduring a painful breakup, both of which can leave us feeling deeply disheartened. To navigate through these emotions, it's important to take some time for self reflection and identify the possible reason or root cause behind these failures or disappointments. In the case of failures, once you've identified the underlying reason, you can take proactive measures and work toward achieving a different outcome. True failure only arises when we give up and cease trying. Coping with disappointments often necessitates a shift in mindset. It is important to recognize that we cannot control every outcome, particularly when it comes to the actions of others. Our only true realm of control lies in our own actions, thoughts, and attitudes. Disappointment often arises when others don't meet our expectations or when circumstances don't unfold as anticipated. One way to cope with disappointment is to assess whether our expectations were effectively communicated. Often, miscommunication or a lack of understanding is the root of the issue. If expectations are communicated but not met, it becomes necessary to determine the appropriate course of action to prevent such recurring disappointments. Remember, you can only control yourself and your own actions. In some cases, establishing boundaries may be necessary if mutual understanding cannot be reached. When confronted with failure or disappointment, it's natural to allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with these experiences. However, dwelling in negativity for an extended period is neither productive nor healthy. Therefore, after a brief moment of acknowledgement, it's essential to forgive and let go. Forgiveness may prove to be the most challenging step, but it is possible to forgive even after enduring disappointment. Similarly, it is crucial to forgive yourself after a failure. Now, focus on the takeaways from these experiences, the lessons learned, and the plan of action moving forward. Always remember that the ultimate goal is personal growth and improvement. Evaluated experiences bestow wisdom. Once we start perceiving life as a teacher, we become more receptive to its lessons. The sooner we embrace these lessons, the better equipped we will be for the journey ahead. Those were letters taken from Letter to My Daughter, written by me, inspired by my own daughter. And I was encouraged yesterday just going over. It was a little reminder. There are little things that I needed to be reminded of. And as I read and was reminded, I thought that I would share a few nuggets from Letter to My Daughter, Life Gems for Every Stage. Thank you so much for watching, and all the best until the next one.